assuming I'm supposed to come up and down, right? Good afternoon. My name is Jonathan Garner. I'm 22 years old and live in East Bridgewater. I'm an advocate, cancer survivor, and someone who happens to have autism. I believe police training saves lives, and that's why I'm here to support the police training bill. This morning, I gave a training at the Beverly Police Department for their crisis intervention team. I shared what it's like to live with autism and how officers can better support people like me. The officers were respectful, eager to learn, and asked great questions. I left feeling hopeful, but we need every department across Massachusetts to get this kind of training, because right now, not everyone is safe. This past January, a 6-year-old girl wandered from her home and drowned in a nearby ice pond. She had autism. Like many of us on the spectrum, she was drawn to water. Her parents had alarms, locks, but she still got out. First responders didn't know where to search at first, and time was lost. With training, police and emergency services would know to check water sources right away, because in these situations, minutes matter. In another heartbreaking case, a man with mental illness and disabilities was killed by police. He had a fled after a report of a fake gun and was later shot multiple times, even though he was unarmed and seriously injured. His family is still fighting for justice. Stories like his show us what can happen when officers aren't trained to recognize signs of mental health or disabilities. These tragedies are why we need this bill. When someone like me shuts down, doesn't respond, or becomes overwhelmed, it's not because we're dangerous, it's because we need support. And if officers don't understand what they're seeing, it could lead to miscommunications or worse. I've had good interactions with the police, like the time an officer approached me while I was waiting in the car. I couldn't speak, but I gave him an ID that said, I have autism, I shut down when I'm overwhelmed, please call my mom or dad. That card kept me safe, but not everyone has something like that, and not every officer knows what autism looks like. This bill would make sure every police officer in Massachusetts is trained to recognize and support people with disabilities and autism. It's not just about preventing harm, it's about saving lives, building trust, and making sure every single person is treated with dignity and respect. Let's make sure no more families go through what the other individuals and families did. Please vote to pass the police training bill. You have the power to make a real difference. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Jonathan. How about a round of applause for Jonathan? Jonathan, I will say what I said to Sam again. When you come to the State House and you share your story, you really help make a big difference. And you help us do our jobs better. And so I just want to say thank you for your time and your advocacy, and great job today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you. And my birthday is March 16th.
I'm not a birthday guy.
I'm just, that was a joke.
Believe it or not.
Really good. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Any questions or comments from the
Just a comment. Thank you, Mr.
representative?
Chair. Are either of you aware of retired Lieutenant Martin Baker from the Norwood Police Department?
What was the last name?
Martin Baker. He is a champion. He is the police officer in the Commonwealth with the MPTC now, leading the charge for your cause. He is the father of 2 autistic children. He currently is a trainer in the state now, and he champions what you bring to us today. And if you do not know him, I want you to be aware of that. You can Google him. There's quite a bit about him online now. They call him Marty, Lieutenant Marty Baker. Norwood, Massachusetts.
No, I did not know that, and that's not far from us. So we definitely, Jonathan does a lot of work with the police in Beverly. And he said, like he said, he just came from there today, and just, it's always so well received. And I think, like Elise said, this is wanted by so many people.
It is.
So, thank you all.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Chair.
you. Thank you very much for your testimony today. Great work.